Sweetie Pie, and welcome back again. Okay, we are gonna do something fun today. I am going to rank all of my single highlighters, which I don't know what I was thinking doing this video. There's 41 of them. So I literally, last night I sat down, I swatched, and I went through and I forgot my book over there. 5 seconds. All right, as I was saying, I literally ranked all 41 of my single highlighters. So we are going to go through every single highlighter and we are going to rank them from worst to best. I had quite a hard time with this, honestly, because for one, quite a few of these highlighters I have not used in a while. 2, I have my favorites and I am a douche about it. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna go from worst to best, and do not skip forward and see what the top 10 is and not watch the rest of the video, because I guarantee you there's gonna be something in this pile that you want to get yourself, or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go through this list. It's going to be a long video. Let's get into this. Of course, subscribe to my channel. Of course, I always forget to say that. Come here, Tag. Here, I will show you my kitty. Hi, Duke. Okay, I gotta let him know. He's not excited to be held like that. And if you saw like how tall, like my lap is way down here. Anyway. All right, so let's get into this video. I have them all written down and I have Tigger at my feet, maybe wanting to get out. All right, guys, let's start off this video at 41, and the 41st highlighter, the highlighter that I'm just not in that. I'm not in it. I don't know why I haven't given these away, honestly, because I do not like them. They are the Catrice 3D Glow highlighters. They have such a cool design on them. It's just, they're so thick. They're so thick. And just to let you know, every single highlighter is going to look amazing when you swatch it. But I can tell you right now, these do not look great on the skin. They'd be pretty good eyeshadows though. And the texture on these is just disgust. I do not like them. I'll probably end up giving them away. All right, now this is so sad. Okay, this is the Wet n Wild X Bretman Rock Loose Highlighter. Okay, and let me see, I'm going to, one side of this highlighter is really pretty. Okay, it's this loose, very pretty, goldy highlighter, but what they ended up doing is they ended up putting like some sparkly glitter bits in it, and so that is the one side of this highlighter. When you flick it to the other side, I've got to get some of this highlighter out for you. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get the bloody stuff out, so let me just knock this on something. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is like a duochrome pigment, and it makes a beautiful eyeshadow, but it's not an eyeshadow, it's a highlighter. Like, oh my god, okay, can you see the texture on that? Like, it's literally just flaking everywhere. But like, when you pack this down, it is the most beautiful duochrome eyeshadow ever. But using it as a highlighter, like when you go in and you purchase this, it says it right on here, loose highlighting duo. Seriously, I want to see Bretman Rock using this highlighting duo. That's what I want to see. I need to see that. I need to see that. So this is definitely number 2 on the list of highlighters that I just will not be using. We're going to the 3rd worst highlighter. I will put the number up here. I am going to definitely lose count while I am filming this. Oh, I feel bad. This is another Wet n Wild highlighter, and it's actually one of those bar highlighters. This is the Mega Glow highlighting bar in Air. And I remember being so excited to get this. This is just chunk city, honestly. It's just not that pretty. It's not that nice. I don't feel like it's the same quality as their other highlighters, which are coming up in a long while, but that is, it's getting better. It's getting all right. It's getting a little bit better. Ugh. Because I will tell you that just because like some of these made it to the bottom doesn't make them terrible products. It just, like, you know, somebody's got to be in the middle, somebody's got to be at the end, somebody's got to be at the beginning, right? Am I? Oh my gosh, so hard to pick these freaking things. The next one I have is the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Petal Blush. I love the cute little, like, oh, so cute. I never use it, but the reason this is so low is not because it's not workable and pretty. See, this is very pretty. This is the shade Petal Glow. And it's this like peachy prettiness, but the smell, oh, the smell is terrible. The smell is horrible. I keep looking at myself and I seriously, there we go. That was gonna drive me crazy. The smell is terrible on these, and honestly, that's another reason why I'm not in love with that new face palette that they just brought out, is because they mixed way too many scents in that. There's way too many scent mixtures in that. Just letting everybody know that. Okay, anyway, let's continue. The next one I have, and I feel bad. This is another, like, I know Tati loves this. This is the Master Chrome by Face Studios Metallic Highlight. This is the Molten Gold. And it's not that this isn't pretty. This is so chunky. And I'm actually surprised that Tati likes this so much because it's thick. This is a thick eyeshadow, like, metallic highlighter. So, you know, that's why it's a little bit further down on the list. Also, I have the Becca. This is the Opal Flashes. No, this is the Champagne Dream Flashes Bellini Light Chaser. This one is lower down because this one is just, I don't know, I didn't like the color and I didn't think it, like, it's just not special. It wasn't my favorite highlighter ever, and that's why it's a little further down. But another one in this is way, way further up there. Anyway, next one we have is this little Jouer. Now, I was really excited to try this, but I did not like this that much. This is their Skinny Dipped Powder Highlighter, and this is what it looks like in the pan. And it's just, I don't know. I don't love it. It didn't look amazing on my skin. This one may have been a little too dark, maybe. I don't know. I didn't love it on the skin. I thought it left a weird kind of cast. And I like big pores here. Big pores. Next one we have here is the Viva Color. I literally just got this not long ago. This is the Viva Color Selfie Face. This one is in #love, and it's kind of this like duochrome pink to bluey kind of highlight. And the only reason this is further down is because it is super kind of, it's kind of chunk city. It's so pretty because the color like surprises you. At first you think it's like this champagne, but it does have like a blue flip to it. It's such a pretty highlighter, but it's very chunky, and one of my favorite highlighters actually has this kind of flip to it, and it is better quality. Next highlighter is actually a highlighter I just bought, and I feel bad that it's not higher up on the list. This is the Physicians Formula Diamond Dust Highlighter in Starlit Glow. This is just, it's kind of chunky glitteriness. It's trying to be like one of those Fenty gloss highlighters. And I just found that, like, I don't really love those types of highlighters that much. They kind of, unless I want to go for that really like look, it doesn't look that great on me. So yeah. This one, sorry. All right, well, let's continue this crazy escapade. I actually just had to readjust my settings and hope that this camera stays going for a while because I have a bit to go. Okay, we're getting into the jelly highlighters, more or less. I think most of them are right here. First I have, and they're mostly the same, honestly. The next one, the Rimmel one, I'm sorry, I was just moving the camera. The next one, the Rimmel one, this is such a long video. They're all kind of the same texture. They dry down kind of the same. The only difference is like shades, for instance. Now, Rimmel went like really champagne with this one, Poppin' Bottles, and then they went really intense with this Shifty Shimmer. I want to show you this one because this one is so freaking crazy pretty. But you need to be like into this kind of a highlight for you to want to wear this, because it is a literal blue shifting to pink. But it is so cool. Like, if you wanted a really intense and cool highlight, this is really intensely and cool. And that is the Rimmel Jelly Highlighter in Shifty Shimmer. Then we have the next one, which this one is in Luminous, which again, ooh, this is again jelly. And this one is also like a blue shift, but it's just a champagne shifting blue instead of, oh, that was a lot. That was like a lot that I just rubbed into my hand there. See, it's like a champagne shift, whereas this one is more of a pink shift. So depends on what you want. I think that they're both really pretty, but they're not like my favorite way to put on highlighter because they can be temperamental with some powders and stuff, and you know, that's a pain in the ass. All right, I think we're into loose highlighters. The first one I have here in this spot is the AOA How Lighter. This one is so pretty. A friend gave me this one. Okay. Now the only reason this is where it is because of exactly what just happened. I just got it all over my pants. I am not good. I am messy as hell, and I, like, literally, it's all over my hand. So let's just swatch this because it's here. Super pretty, really beautiful shimmer. It's just, I'm a messy bitch, and I do not want to get shimmer all over the place in the mornings. Please give me your wisdom. Tell me how you make it not messy. Tell me. Okay, so we have the AOA Studios. Then we're gonna go and we're going to do these. These are the LA Colors. Okay, these have a little bit more grip to them than that AOA Studios one. When I open these up, it doesn't tend to fly away as much. It has a little more grip to it. But they're a loose highlighter. They're very pretty. It's just, I'm not into loose highlighters. See, look at that. See, they just have a little bit more binder than the AOA Studios ones, these LA colors. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance of these types of highlighters is my Artist Couture highlighters. And I am not opening these, people. I'm not opening these, people. No, no, it's not happening. There's still 40 highlighters to go. We're not opening these. I have Cocoa Bling. I'll try to show you. Then I have two little babies, which I literally think I've used like once. This is Conceited, which is like a little bit bronzier. And then I have Yes. Let's just open up Yes, because, you know, I'm glutton for punishment. Of course. Oh my God. See, these are really more like the AOA Studios ones in the fact of they don't have a lot of binder to them, but so pretty, like so freaking blinding. But so messy, like see, I'm trying to close the lid and it's like floating away up into my nostrils. All right. Next, we have Too Faced. Okay, I bought this several years back, I think. This is the Fancy Pink Diamond Highlighter. This is super pretty, but I just don't wear pink highlights all that much, and it's a little bit hard to get on a brush, I found, but it is a very pretty, soft pink highlight. That is where it's going. We're getting to the ones that I really enjoy in my collection. We're about halfway through, I'd say. Just about halfway through. Let's get on with it. We have Becca. Oh, no, we have the Fenty. This is the Hustler Baby. These, I just found these to be a little thick. They're on the thicker side. They're pretty and everything. Nice glow, but they're thicker. They're on the thicker side. All right, hopefully I will not have any more interruptions. People coming to my house, you know, all that good jazz. Let's go. We're gonna continue with the Becca Opal highlight. Not my favorite highlight. A pretty highlight, but not my favorite. Just, you know, like every other highlighter. Then we have the AOA Studios. Oh, I've had this for so long. This is such a pretty highlight. This is in Cupcake, and this has gone through quite a few declutters. It is so pretty. It's this pinky highlight. It's angelic. I would put it all over my body if I could. Oh my God, what have I done? Well, yeah, I love this highlighter. This is such a pretty highlighter. It probably would have been up higher if I didn't have so many highlighters that I love. Anyway, next one we have, ooh, I use this one so much. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Maybelline Master Highlight. This is the highlighting bronzer. You would not use this as a bronzer. Let me just get this on my finger for you. It is like a, you can't see that very well. It is really like the Pure Nude highlight from Essence, where it has this beautiful wash. You could almost use it as like a finishing powder on top of your cheeks. It just gives everything like a bit of a glow. I do like this quite a bit. I think this is one of their like better products. Okay, I am losing my voice from so much highlighter talk. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. All right. All right, the next one we actually have is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Highlighter. Okay, this is definitely Raw Beauty Christie like telling me to buy something, and although I think this is pretty, it kind of gives me a bit of a cast that I don't love. It's a bit of a, it's just a bit of a grayish cast. It's very pretty. It's just not my favorite highlighter ever. It's okay. It's not as good as the Pure Nude highlighter from Essence, and that's why this one, that one is
way
now
higher.
In the 16th spot, we have the e.l.f. Baked Blushes. Now, these are higher up because I do think that they are so pretty. This one in Apricot Glow is just amazing. It is my favorite peachy highlighter. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. But you have to scrape off the top. Like, people are right. You literally have to scrape off the top. I have this one as well in Moonlight, and it's very pretty. It's just not my like go-to highlighter. Usually I definitely, as I'm looking through here, go for more of a peachy or pinky highlight, more of a blushy toned highlight. I'm trying to get some highlight off my arm so I can kind of swatch highlighters, kind of not, you know, we're kind of going through the motions. All right. We're at 15 here. What is 15? I'm trying to go through. We've got the Covergirl here. This is a very pretty highlighter. It's just a boring shade and, you know, I don't use it all that much. This is the Covergirl True Blend Super Stunner Hyper Glow. It is very pretty. It's smooth as butter on the skin. I do not use this enough. It is very pretty and probably should be up higher, but you know, you got a lot of highlights. Next one we got is the e.l.f. White Gold highlighter. Okay, look at this pan. Is that not like the coolest impression on a pan you've ever freaking seen? I love it. It's so pretty, but this is hard. Like, this is a hard texture. The highlighter itself is really nice. It's a softer champagne color right here. Like, you can see that. And I don't mind it. It's just like I was expecting it to be a little bit more creamy. I don't know. This product, this is more like an Hourglass ambient lighting powder. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight 01 from Laura Mercier. Oh, this is so smooth. You could almost set your eye. I wouldn't. But what I do use this for, it's like sitting here on my wrist, is I take it on my brush, just like this, and I kind of sweep it all the way across and then kind of buff a little. And I just feel like the radiance, I literally thought there was going to be a mirror in there. Whatever, don't need a mirror. The radiance from that powder just gives it like, it gives your whole cheek just such a pretty look. I don't know. I love it. I think, see, like, look at that. And I don't feel like it's too bad on the pores either. Like, this side is definitely, without the lighting, you would definitely be able to see my pores really badly. But anyway, let's get on with the rest. Rimmel Highlight. Like, how ingenious the name. How ingenious the name, Highlight. This is the Buttery Soft Highlighting Powder in Stardust. This is so pretty. This is a very, very pretty highlighter. I just got this not long ago. It is a very buttery, soft highlighter. Look at that shine. Who can't get enough of it? I have been wearing this a lot lately because it's brand new and I've been liking it a lot. It doesn't like super emphasize texture, but you know, what highlighter actually doesn't emphasize texture? Come on, people, let's be serious here. Anyway, next on the list is all of my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. My favorite definitely being Bloom Time, which is this like peachy goodness here. So pretty. But I also have Blossom Glow, which is probably my like pretty much least used. Well, besides this one, I guess. This one is the Winter Falls in LA, and it's an iridescent, it's very hard to see. It's an iridescent blue. And then I have my very first one that I ever got, which is Precious Petal. All right, guys, we're getting down to the nitty freaking gritty. And oh, I've got like a cramp from having to like, oh, are you complaining about doing swatches? All right, guys. So the next one on our list, which let me count here just to make sure that I'm right here, at number 10. So, dun da da da, we have reached number 10. And in 10th spot comes the AOA Velour Highlighters. This one is in the shade Boys. And it is like this Colourpop formula type highlighter. Very creamy, very pretty, very glowy. The only reason this is in number 10 is that they felt the need to put some little flecks of gold glitter in it, and I don't think it needed that at all. I think if they had left out the gold glitters, it would have been just as beautiful and even more pretty on the skin itself. In the 9th place is a highlighter. They did exactly the way I wish they had done the AOA one. This is the High Glass Illuminating Powder Highlight, which it is not a powder. This one is in Moon Glow. And it is that jelly, very jelly. This one is so cool. Like the texture, I love touching it. It feels so cool. But this highlighter doesn't have any of that gold glitter in it. It is just straight shimmery goodness on the skin. It looks beautiful. It's natural. I love it. As natural as makeup can be, but natural in its own right. Next, I have the Physicians Formula highlighter. This one is in Champagne. These are so pretty. I love the texture of these. This one is in more of a powder form, but it still has that very like yummy texture to it. I am just, oh, it's getting everywhere, all over my everywhere. This is that one, Champagne. And again, I just love this kind of texture in a highlighter. I love to be able to stamp it on with a beauty blender. That is like one of my favorite things to do for highlight, because then I can actually like pinpoint it where I want it to be. Anyway, let's continue. I have, oh, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Becca Opal Flashes Jade highlighter. I think 2, maybe even 3 years ago, this was my favorite highlighter of the year. It's just like, before serious duochromes were a thing for me in highlighters, this was just, it's so beautiful. It is like a pink blue shift, but with a more natural take to it. Like, it's more wearable, but it's also so shifty. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the best highlighter, in my opinion, that Becca has made so far for me. I love it. It's so unique. It's so beautiful. Anyway, Revlon Skin Lights. Oh God, this is so pretty as well. This is pretty all around. Like, look at the pan on this. It's like, you know, dragons, Game of Thrones, whatever. This is the Prismatic Highlighter. This is in Daybreak Glimmer, and it's just, it's beautiful. It's a shimmery golden disaster. So, so pretty. So, so pretty. I have been loving this highlighter. This is a newer highlighter. I got it from Shoppers, if I'm not mistaken. So you can definitely get it there if you want to get your hands on it. I also used the bronzer as well in a video, I think, and oh, I do like it. They're more on the red side. If you're into that, like a little bit more orangey tone bronzer, not right now probably if you're living in Canada, because it is white as heck out. But if that's what you're looking for, that is definitely a very pretty, like, luminous bronzer. Anyway, continuing, Essence Pure Nude. An oldie but a goodie as well. Like, this is beautiful. This, if you Like, I have literally used this as a under eye setting powder. It is so pretty. Like, let's just see. Would that be too much? Let me get a mirror. Is this like too much, or I need to know, people? 1 second here. I am done filming for the day anyway, so like, if I really mess this up, ooh, that actually looks really pretty. Let me just, I've got a little of that pure nude on my finger. Maybe just a little too shimmery. Maybe just a little bit. I don't know, but like in the camera that doesn't look too bad. In real life, it's a little too shimmery in real life. A little too shimmery. Anyway, beautiful highlighter, by the way, with all those shenanigans. All right, I'm pretty sure we're down to the last 4 right now. And Pixie is coming up at number 4 with the Glowy Gossamer Duo. This is the one in Delicate Dew. I will agree with Tati. These highlighters are gold. They are fire. They are beauty. They are absolutely fantastic. They're just like, I think these might be that like Bake Gelée formula if I'm not mistaken, but oh, so pretty. Just absolutely fantastic. Glow Central. Anyway, next one we have is the Glow Commotion by W7. I have like nothing from this brand. I used to have some products, but it's not like it's kind of a Amazon, eBay kind of brand. I don't have a lot of products. A friend sent me this one. This is such a beautiful pink highlight. Ugh, I love this pink highlight. I have worn the crap out of this because I'm a pink highlight whore, and that's just the way it is. So this one definitely comes in at number 3. I wish I had a cheek to put this on. All right. Right now, take a wild guess what 2 and 1 are. Right now. Okay, now you're gonna find out. Number 2 is the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighter in, what is this in? I'm so lit. I know. What? I thought you were like, hey, loose highlighters are so messy. I don't care. This is so pretty. Let's open up this frickin' baby. See, now I like it better because it is in a little bit bigger of a container, which does tend to enclose it a little bit better. But like, who the hell needs that much? Okay. Ooh. I guarantee that even this is going to be too much. Why do I keep thinking there's a mirror in there? See? Like, are you freaking ridiculous? There's no way to get rid of that either. Okay, so we're gonna... It's so beautiful. Like, it's so pretty. I just covered my whole face in highlighter, essentially. Like, you know what? So beautiful. Okay, put the lid on that. Are you freaking insane? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Number 1, people. Number 1. I can't get the lid on, no. Okay. Number 1 is Colourpop. I don't know if you would have realized this because I very rarely use these and it sucks, but these are the bomb of any highlighting formula. I love them. Okay, this is probably my favorite one. This is Spoon. Oh my gosh. The feeling of them is amazing. And they are some of the most blinding, insanely beautiful highlighters that you will ever freaking see. Oh yeah. Highlighted chin. Ah. Oh. Highlight on top of highlight. On top of highlight. Okay, now I'm just having fun. Anyway, guys, Colourpop wins it, definitely. This one is in Wisp, this one is in Spoon. They're both beautiful. I definitely like Spoon. It is very smooth and they are very pretty. They can be put on with a brush. They can be, well, a dense brush. I would definitely use a beauty blender or like a sponge of some kind, whatever. Anyway, guys, oh my god. Oh my god. That was a lot of highlighters and I am highlighted up, people. I cannot wait to go have a shower, honestly. This has been a very, very interesting video, and I have a mess to clean up, and I also need to clean the house for sure too. So if you guys would like to subscribe, make sure you do that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video where I went insane swatching every single one of my highlighters. Actually, the sad part is this is not all of my highlighters because I have a crap ton of face palettes. Let me know if you'd like me to rank all of my face palettes and I will do that for you guys. All right. Love you guys. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Stay safe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.